Hey guys, and welcome to another issue of NBD How To. And in the past ones we've gone on about PC DJ, and I thought in this one I would address something which is becoming quite a common complaint among DJs and has been for a number of years. And that is when you hand over control to someone who's giving a speech. So I'm going to put you in a little scenario and tell you what you should be doing to what people are doing. So I want you to be in the scenario that it's your best friend's wedding, you are the best man or a bridesmaid who's going to give a speech or something like that, and there's like 200 people in the room. Now, usually when we go ahead and do the speeches, it's kind of at the what I would call top end of the event. It's usually when it first starts. And what will happen is people will come in, they'll be like normally the first part of the buffet, like the dinner sort of food. After that is when we do your speeches, and then we'll go on and do the rest of the event. When you're giving the speech, you've got to keep in mind that there are 200 people in the room, or there is in this room for the scenario. When you book a DJ, one thing that you are going to have to make sure of is that the DJ has the facilities to give you a microphone. Because obviously talking above all your guests is going to be kind of annoying, because you always get the ones who've got like a crying baby, or they have to have something to say to the person who sat next to them. So there's always going to be a little bit of what we call a din, and it's basically a constant background noise. That is why we give you these microphones. This one is wireless. It's actually quite a cheap microphone. I think for the twin set it was about £170 or something like that. So it's not the greatest microphone, but it's a microphone without a wire, and it's really, really handy to have. Now, when I give you this microphone for you to go and do your speech, there's some things that you've got to do. Now, one thing that I've found through doing this job is that you'll often find that people will have a speech wrote down like this. People will have a speech wrote down, and they'll have it in one hand, and they'll have the microphone in the other. Now, when you are holding the microphone, remember to not put the top here, because that will just create a really weird noise, and it makes your voice sound really weird, and there's nothing I can do about that. That's down to you holding the microphone. So hold it under what we call the capsule, which is the top part, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it enough on this camera because I don't think there's enough light, but there is a line around here which is just underneath. It's basically so I can change this top part to like a different style, because the different styles do actually do for different purposes. So hold the microphone in about the middle of the microphone and be quite firm with it, make sure you're not going to drop it, because even though it's only £170, it's still something that I've got to pay for, not you. So hold your speech in one hand if you have to have it wrote down in front of you. If not, you can place it on the floor, have it as notes, or just try and memorise it as best possible. When talking or giving your speech, don't hold the microphone down here like I've seen so many times, because do you know what the problem is with this? The microphone inside is pointing up. You're looking towards the crowd, and the microphone is still getting sound from up there, so it's not going to pick up your voice. Hold the microphone in front of your mouth. Don't press it up against your lips, because that is a really, really annoying habit, and you'll find that you can't understand what people are saying. Hold it a little bit away from your mouth, but make sure that the noise coming out of your mouth is going into the microphone. Don't hold it to one side. Don't hold it miles away. Hold it just in front of your mouth so you can still give a good talk. Don't try and look clever by holding the microphone up in the air like this, like a 90s rapper used to do, because that look kind of died out with the 90s. And good, it was never a good look anyway. So, give your speech, but remember you've still, even with the microphone, you've still got to raise your voice above the din that's in the room. You've still got to raise your voice above that little crying baby who might be sat at the back of the room. But that also means that the people sat at the back of the room are having a little bit more difficulty in trying to hear your voice. So, instead of just talking normal, or being a little bit shy, and sort of withholding on your voice and making it actually kind of quiet, because one of the problems with that is, even if you're holding the microphone in the right place, I've still got to turn your microphone up to the point where people can actually hear what you've got to say. So, hold the microphone like this, and remember to raise your voice ever so slightly. Don't shout, and just remain calm. What I normally do is when I'm doing things like this, is actually raise my voice a little bit to the sort of point where it's between shouting and talking. So it's a little bit louder than you would normally talk. The reason I do that is because then, on my sound desk in front of me, my microphone doesn't have to be turned right up to the point where I risk getting feedback. My microphone can actually be turned quite a bit down, and I can still be heard by everyone in the room. Also, talk really, really clearly as well. Don't talk fast, remain calm, and just go through your speech gradually. Remember, this event is going to go on till midnight, and if your speech goes on till midnight, well, it's going to be kind of boring, but at least you get your point across. I hope that these little hints have helped, but remember, just talk clearly into the microphone with a little bit of a raised voice.